Hey, hope you're having a great day. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through how I earned an entire bachelor's degree for less than $200. There are actually two reasons I'm making this video. Reason number one, there are some universities online advertising free tuition, and in my opinion, it's a total scam. I'll show you exactly what I'm meaning. But people are falling into this because college is so expensive and they want to go to school for free. Reason number two, I've seen other online tutorials where people walk you through how to get free tuition, and it's lists of stupid stuff like become a golf caddy for a year because this special caddy program will pay your tuition later if you do this, or move to this random city in the middle of nowhere because they're desperate for people to move there, so they'll help you fund your tuition if you've lived there for at least a year, or just stupid stuff that nobody's actually going to do. So this video, I want it to be real. I want to walk you through exactly how I earned my degree for less than $200 as a normal person without having to do some crazy task in order to do this. So first, I want to walk you through these programs that I think are a complete scam. Now, I'm going to show you an example. This is University of the People. Now, here's the thing. They actually have some decent education. So if you want to just go and learn something, great. It's a good learning tool. But they advertise 100% online tuition-free degree programs, and it's not really as it seems. Now, here's how it works. They essentially, you get to take the classes for free, and you don't have enrollment costs, and they don't charge you for textbooks. Guess what? Most universities don't charge you for textbooks anymore because it's all digital now anyway. So that's, don't believe that when you hear it. Yeah, they don't charge for textbooks, but neither does anyone else. But here's the thing. Once you've learned what you need to learn in the class, to actually take the final exam and get credit for the class, you have to pay a fee. And it turns out an associate's degree costs about $2,500, a bachelor's degree about $5,000, and a master's degree in 15 months for about $3,600. Those are pretty good prices, but here is the thing. Associate's degrees can be completed in 2 years for $2,400. Bachelor's they can be completed in 4 years for $4,860. And MBA can be completed in 15 months for $3,660. They can be. That's like the fastest you can get the degree. So the averages are a lot longer than this. Like a bachelor's degree at this school, yay, you can get it for $5,000. But it actually is going to take you like 5 or 6 years to do. So if someone's out there being like, oh, I want to save an extra $5,000 on school, but it's going to cost me an extra 2 years of time, that sucks. Like, that's not a good trade-off, right? So I hate when schools advertise things like this because it's not as it seems. Yes, the degree is a pretty good price in the end. It's not free though, and it's going to take you way longer than some other paths. So let me walk you through exactly how I did this and came out with less than $200 out of pocket. So the very first step of this process of getting that degree down to a couple $100 would be to shorten your graduation time. Now, the longer you're in school, the more tuition you're going to pay. So the faster you get the degree, the less you're going to pay in tuition. And obviously that sounds like kind of common sense, but you can actually go get an entire bachelor's degree like in less than a year if you do it right. If you don't know how to do that, you've got to subscribe to the channel because that's what I teach people how to do. So just subscribe. But that's the first thing, is you want to lower your graduation time to less than 1 year so that you're only responsible for coming up with 1 year of tuition, 1 year or less. Now, on top of that, you need to choose a program that is affordable. If you're wanting to come out of pocket almost nothing for your degree, you can't go attend a school that costs $40,000 a year. Those schools don't allow you to graduate in a year anyway, so that wouldn't work either, but you need to really, really be careful with which school you choose. Now, the goal here is to try to get your yearly tuition down below $10,000. Okay, so if you graduate in less than a year and yearly tuition is less than $10,000, you're only required to come up with $10,000 for the entire degree at most. And that way you can use the next strategies I'm going to talk about to pay for that $10,000. Now, here's the thing. I prefer online schools that allow you to earn your degree at your own pace, that offer what are called competency-based education programs, which means essentially you can test out of your classes and go get the degree a whole lot faster. And like I said, subscribe to the channel if you want to learn how to graduate faster. But those types of programs are my favorite for this. Let's bring that cost down below $10,000 and then follow these next steps. So the next step is you're basically going to come up with the final $10,000 that you owe in tuition, or that you're going to owe in tuition, between grants and scholarships. Now, grants, that's the easy part. Grants, you either make little enough money to qualify for grants or you don't. So you can go apply for the FAFSA grant or fill out the free application for federal student aid. Go to Google, search FAFSA, and fill out the application, and you may get a grant and you may not. Scholarships would be the next thing. Now, most normal people aren't going to qualify for full ride scholarships. So my philosophy is apply for a whole bunch of smaller scholarships. Don't go apply for a $10,000 scholarship to come up with that $10,000, because those are highly competitive scholarships and they're a lot harder to win. But if you go apply for a whole bunch of like $500 to $2,500 scholarships and just keep applying and applying and applying, you can come up with a significant amount of money, and oftentimes even win more money than you actually need to pay for tuition, and walk away from school with extra money in your pocket. Obviously, stipulation for scholarships is you need to use it for school, but maybe you need a new laptop, or maybe you need help paying for housing while you're a student. And a lot of times scholarship money can be used for those things. So essentially, you're bringing your costs down by graduating faster and choosing a program that's going to help you go self-paced. And then you're going to make up for the small amount that you're going to owe through grants and scholarships. Now, this might sound like too simple, but this is how you go to college for free. There's all these gimmicky ways where people are like, hey, free tuition if you do this, free tuition if you do that, or attend this university and we give you free tuition. You want to pay for tuition. It's all bogus. Like, you need to buckle down and do the work, and then you can save a significant amount of time and a significant amount of money earning your college degree. Now, if you do want to learn how to earn a college degree in like less than a year, I'll leave a link to what I call my degree hacking tutorial down below in the description, and I'll pin it in the comments as well. And you can go watch me walk through my 3-step process to actually get that degree in less than a year. But if you graduate faster, attend the right schools, and then work hard to get scholarships, you shouldn't have to pay for college if you're willing to put in the sweat and effort to get there. Now, I hope you weren't expecting some get rich quick or take the magic pill video, because it doesn't work like that. That's not how it works. And maybe you hear a story from one person who found this magical scholarship and they didn't have to pay anything. Normal people like me, that if you're anything like me, if you're normal, that's just not going to happen. So I hope this video has helped, added value to your day. Watch that degree hacking tutorial in the description, and I will talk to you in the next video.